No. Never give up. Never surrender.
Grow United.
Woo!
Season 2, episode 6.
Back together.
Good to see you.
You too, man.
You look good.
It's nice to get out of the house. Feel like a normal human.
Yeah, you look like you've had some sun lately. Have you been playing golf?
I take the girls to the pool every day.
Ah, smart.
Burn up the last hour of energy that they got.
Smart.
They actually tell me no about going to the pool more often than I tell them no. That they're tired of going to the pool.
Wow.
Sorry.
That never happens.
It's the only activity we can all do together.
Got our special guest. Brent, can you show the mustache?
It's pretty dark on camera.
It does look kind of dark.
That contrast.
You look like a different human.
Don't worry, folks. It's him.
I don't. I just trimmed my beard up. I just didn't touch the mustache as much.
The how do you have to comb in black, or is it's naturally?
Everything is natural.
Wow. Wow. There's actors in Hollywood who have their facial hair colored to look that way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken off. Since when?
If only they had your facial hair, you had their talent.
Deadly combo.
It's fair. It's fair.
Well, in this episode, guys, we've got some questions from our growing fan base. So that's lame. Questions from our growing
Fallen?
our growing village.
Village.
Questions from our growing village. People have been hitting us up on IG. If you don't follow us, go to Grow Dads United podcast on Instagram. Grow Dads United podcast on Twitter.
I think so.
I think it's just Grow Dads United.
Just Grow Dads United on Twitter.
Do that again. Well, we can't not know our own handle.
But like, it's kind of on brand.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, the other day I put the wrong birth date on a form. I put Beckham's month and date for Emerson. Emerson's month and date, correct year. And yeah. So I don't know our podcast handle. Also know my children's birthdays.
I had to fill out Leo's birth certificate today,
Oh.
and there's not an area. It's called suffix,
Yeah,
like
no.
third, fourth. What's it called?
Oh, yes.
So Leon Robert Cox, but there's no area for a suffix. So I was like, so I put a Roman numeral 4 next to on his line next to his last name.
Oh,
Does that mean we don't have the same last name?
I don't know. Just
I just don't think
birth
you should have.
certificate is
Yeah.
like very legit.
I don't think you should have done that.
That's the
But who's there to hold your hand in this moment?
nobody. It's just online
Yeah.
You fill the birth certificate online?
to request it. Yeah, and you can put whatever you want in there. I'm sure they're gonna cross-reference it with hospitals.
Well, they get their. I thought they were like issued their social security or
He has a social security number already,
which those names have to match.
and that well, good. So that has the 4th on it.
Yeah.
Tricky.
I would say they'll figure it out, but
I have no faith in that.
They didn't figure out to make the process better.
who is they?
Who is the them?
I bet them is old, if I had guessed. No offense. Them has been in that office for a long time.
Them like sees this come across and they get upset and they're ruining your life.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this person through some hoops.
Yeah.
It's a great way to make money, though, because then I have to request a new one.
How much is it again?
It's only $10.
What is the one that's like really expensive? There's some form or document when your kids are born. Is it the Social Security card?
I don't remember. They just gave us that.
There's something you get to pay for. I remember being like, "What? You're making me get this?"
It's probably just like future bills of what you expect for a kid. It's like, this kid's expensive. Take it back.
What's the return
What's
policy?
the refund policy on this thing?
Can I get store credit?
This one's crying a lot. I think it's broken.
Can we exchange?
Can you hold it for 10 years until I can afford it?
Put the child away.
I'll be back in a couple months. Let me know.
My name is Brent Nolan. Oh man. Well, first question, and some of these questions are kind of funny. Some of them are really serious. So, What do you think our kid? I like this. What do you think our kids will miss out on growing up now, versus had they grown up when we were growing up? Like, what do you think they're gonna miss out on that you're like, man, that was pretty dope?
I'm just too philosophical. I was thinking freedom.
Damn.
Yep. Not like that. But no, we can track them all the time. So the whole thing about like,
I'm not trying to make this a thing, but you really are yelling right
do it.
now. I'm not trying to make it a thing.
I was thinking like, wow, that is a yell.
Loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, you do the same thing.
Well, now I appreciate you being a friend. Like, I'm being a friend to him and telling me the truth.
No, it's just in your own house. You're more sensitive.
That's true.
That's true.
I almost said, can we just do it at my house? I don't get yelled out for talking too loud. I get yelled at for yelling.
In which house?
Here.
Oh. What were you saying?
I can't remember. He threw me off my track.
Well, while you remember, one thing that I had was like, I remember like in the summertime, 3-4 days a week, easy. You wake up, you ride your bike to Shelley Lake, play pickup in the morning while it's still cool out, go to somebody's house, raid their closet, play video games. When it gets cool out, go back to Shelley Lake, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And that was literally the day. Every day.
Be home before the sun comes down.
I have not seen a playground with kids on it.
Yeah, you just leave your house and figure it out for the rest of the day. And
Yeah.
You get home at dinner time.
Yeah, and you know that's going to involve basketball in someone's house.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood. I have not seen a basketball court filled with kids a single time this summer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even like in like a cul-de-sac. Like playing like shooting or 3v3. Like what? It is also really hot right now.
Dude, there was a kid. I agree with you. In my last neighborhood, there was this family. They had a long driveway, but for some reason they put the basketball hoop in the middle of the cul-de-sac. And it's like, this kid is going to die.
Community hoops, man.
A cul-de-sac?
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's inviting.
People aren't like flying through a cul-de-sac.
yeah, but I'm not talking about like on the end of the driveway.
Oh, you
I'm talking about in the dead center of the circle.
Oh, right in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
Yes. In the middle of the cul-de-sac.
They created like a roundabout.
Yes, I think that's what they did. Like, the kids would all shoot from their, they would play horse from their lawns.
The kids did that. That had nothing to do with the parents. That's a kid setup. If I've
Maybe,
ever seen
but the
it.
goal's pretty big.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's dangerous.
Sounds like those kids are living.
Yeah. Good for them. You're right. Good for them. I can't complain
They're
about
getting
it.
halfway there.
They're getting halfway there.
Yeah.
They're going to kill themselves in the process, but they're getting there. That's part of being a kid, almost killing yourself several times.
Absolutely.
I guess that's what I'm getting at. Like, just the idea of like, go be a kid, come back at
Oh, that's what you meant by freedom.
that. Like, go. I'm not going to track you. I'm not going to know where you're at. I don't
Yeah.
even care what you're doing. I'm going to work. Like you were talking about camps and everything.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember. Certainly in elementary school, like we went to basketball camp and football camp when we got older and stuff. But like during the day, I don't remember that at all. School's out, go play.
So you're saying you feel bad because now you know you're going to track your kids.
all the time.
Gotcha.
I want to put a Apple tag or Air tag on Perry right now,
Yeah.
just so I can know where she's at all times.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense.
Safety
But it's
first.
also
Like the fact
crippling.
that
Yeah.
we didn't have the technology made it better. We didn't know what we now know.
Mm-hmm.
Which our parents didn't know that they should be very afraid.
Yeah, they would have freaked out.
Yeah.
Like we would freak out if we knew.
My mom doesn't strike me as a tracker though. Like, do you think?
a tracker?
I'm saying, but do you think if your parents had that at their disposal, would they have?
No, my mom would not be a tracker.
My mom would not have been like. You said you were going 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's
Like Bruce is not gonna like care.
Yeah.
I told you to be home at 7.
Can you ride your bike to Trader Joe's for me?
What's yours?
I don't know. I just feel like when we were growing up, like it was like bigger things were like romanticized. WWF or Michael Jordan. As opposed to having access to like video of all these things. Like you had to catch the thing you were excited about at the right time.
So that when you caught it, it was like
Yeah, I have to be home at 2:00 so that I can
Yeah.
see the
Mhm.
such and such, stupid celebrity summer game, whatever.
I was at a birthday party sleepover when Jordan had the flu.
Yeah.
It was for the sleepover. It was a kid's birthday. But it was for the finals,
Yeah.
and we watched the flu game. Like me and like 7 other kids. It was like one of the best basketball moments of my life.
That is a sick sleepover setup too.
Unbelievable.
Invite 6 of your friends. We're just gonna watch basketball tonight.
His dad. So he was his name was Douglas Reeder. We went to the same church. His dad was our AAU coach.
Nice.
His dad. The birthday party was for Douglas, but his dad was in like an armchair the whole time. We were just like, it was a birthday party, but like, coach was like right there in the corner. It was actually kind of sick.
That's sweet. That's a heck of a setup.
Yeah.
But you are right. Like even the staying up late, like you talk, like Monday Night Raw. It was like you truly were being punished to not be allowed to stay up and watch. I was like, I will not be able to watch this.
There's no watching it tomorrow.
I can't watch this. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Put it the VCR in.
I can't even see the
Just make sure
highlights.
you record it and watch it in the morning.
Yeah.
You recorded over Raw?
Oh. Those exact conversations kids these days will never get to have.
My dad, I love my dad. He's probably gonna see this real. He used to record tennis. Like there used to be like every time Pete Sampras played, we had that shit on VCR. VHS. I remember I recorded something over one time, and he was like, "Who recorded?" All right, that's a good one. It's a good question. What this one? I hate questions like this. We always get here, but what age are you going to allow your daughter to go on a real date? Like, boy picks her up, so the boy's got to be 16. But like, boy picks her up, they go on a date, they have a curfew. Bring her back at such a time.
Does the age gap between her and the boyfriend matter?
There's going to be an age gap? Holy cow.
Makes a big difference to me. Well, he has to be 16 to pick her up. Doesn't mean she has to be 16 to get in the car.
This is your rule. I don't know.
Also,
19.
so yeah, I don't know. Like you remember going to the fair on like group dates when you were in middle school. or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's not
a date.
because you're not going to be able to control it. No, you can't go to the fair with these 8 people because Johnny's there.
Yeah.
You can go with these people. I'm not worried about Griff.
Exactly. You're not going.
No.
You're not about it.
But like, like the age where you can't tell her she can't do it.
How old are you when you're a sophomore in high school?
16.
That feels about right to me. It's just, you made it through your first year of school. Don't get distracted with all these morons.
The thing is, when you say 16, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But then when you say sophomore in high school, I'm like, sophomore in high school? It's too young.
I'm also trying to get past her being only 15. So she most likely is 16 in that grade. So even if it's some punk senior coming to get her.
That ain't happening.
Exactly. See, the age gap thing, it's a real thing.
If he's about to go to college and you haven't taken the SAT yet, no.
Bring your test scores up.
if he knows what dorm he's living in and you have not signed up to take the SAT, then that's not happening.
That's actually a good way to put that. Can't wait to use that.
I'm not prepared to start thinking about this. I'm not there yet.
What do you mean you're not there? We're not there yet.
Yeah.
But you have to.
So,
You need time to prepare your statement.
I'm just enjoying the present moment. Wow. That being said, I picked up Finley from daycare on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in. It's like combined classes. All of the teachers have their phones out and they're filming and they're laughing. And I walk in the door and Finley is holding hands with a boy. Walking. Not like just like sitting there. Like they're like holding hands. And the teachers are making it seem like this didn't just happen. Like they had time to get their phones out.
This is great.
And I was like, they're like, Finley, your daddy's here. And she turned and she was like, Dad! and
Hey, let go of me.
and the boy ran to the back of the room.
Oh.
And Finley's 2. And I was like, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, that's Cameron. And I was like, Well, come introduce yourself, Cameron. And they're like, yeah, Cameron's a 3-year-old. And I was like, he's a what? That's that's twice as old as Finley.
See, you're already there.
That's the same as like a 30-year-old and a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
So, but it did give me a sensation of like, what the? We're not, what the?
You know what I don't like is when like you're in that scenario and people make jokes like Cameron's gonna be dating your daughter someday.
Oh yeah.
And it's like no, he ain't.
No, he's not.
Yeah, this is fun to play joke about, but we're just joking.
This will never happen.
I don't like this kid. I'm gonna run in the corner right whenever I walk into the room.
No, it'd be different. It was like back of dating Finland. That's okay.
Exactly.
Oh man, that was a pretty good one too. Got another good one. What was something that you took away from how you grew up that you want to replicate as a parent?
Whoa. That
I feel like that came from one of our parents.
one. Kiki Smith, this one.
That's tough. Just joking.
Family trips are hilarious. There's also just a bunch of memories of just laughing our faces off. I'm sure that's natural, though. I don't know if that's a specific thing.
Yeah.
But just that type of...
One thing I like about our Thanksgivings is that we have like a set like dinners at 2. But it's like understood that means closer to 5. But it means like you should probably get here around like 1, and whatever you're planning to cook, just bring it and cook it here. And take turns using the kitchen.
Yeah.
There'll be snacks and stuff all day. Everyone's just hanging out.
So you just want your family to have like their own unknown knowns. Like nobody else could understand
Yes.
us,
Yes.
but you understand exactly what this means.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And specifically, I like the all-day Thanksgiving. Like I mean, it's like from like everyone's there for breakfast,
Yeah.
and everyone's there for dinner.
You just stay.
But it's not like there was a time set for breakfast.
Like you didn't even classify that as a tradition. It was just
It's just how
this
we
is
roll.
the day.
What time y'all come to the crib? Yes.
Yep. I think our crew, maybe as we've gotten older, but I'm the youngest of 4. We were a madhouse. As you can tell, I'm loud. That was a learned behavior. So that part was certainly embrace the chaos. I've had that mentality since I was young.
Mm.
But also, we can get mean with each other. Like, especially my sisters speak pretty nasty to each other. But at some point, they always have to say sorry. They apologize, move on.
So that's you want your kids to be able to like
Verbalize what you need to verbalize with each other.
and then get past it.
And then get past it. Let's move on.
Did
You
your
said sorry?
Did your parents set the stage for that?
No, so maybe that's how I'll do it. I'll just stay out of the way. Hope it happens. But I make them say sorry to each other all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, I say it's okay. They said sorry, move on.
They said they're sorry.
They said they're sorry.
They didn't mean it.
I don't care. Get out of here.
I feel like Bruce has got some cooking related, hosting related things that you've already taken.
Oh yeah.
Like your hosting style is very specific.
Yeah, he's the best about just being hospitable, welcoming. Like I compliment him all the time, you know, just in terms of like, you know, entertaining with stories, having music on, cooking. He has some word for it, like, you know, where it's just, you know,
The cheese, still can't get over that cheese.
Oh yeah.
he knows what he's doing. I hope I take that on, and Finley's friends like coming over and being around us and feel comfortable around
I can see
us.
that. I can see that happening.
But also, I hope that Finley goes over to Griff's house and Melissa and I can catch our breath from time to time.
Yeah, then she goes over to Griff's house. She comes back. She's like, blessed.
Where'd you learn that?
You're like, you're not going over there again.
Chris,
See
like, I
the
didn't
mess you
teach
left
you
in
that.
my house yesterday?
Yeah.
Only my kids get ridiculed about leaving
Dear
messes.
God, have you seen the dragons come through a house and exit?
Well, looks like just a thing that kids do.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Finley came over yesterday, didn't have anything to entertain her. I impromptu made her a water table, which was like a clear bin that's probably 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
And filled it up halfway with water. Told Brandon, I'm pretty sure I've seen a sticker at some point with like a big cross out, like "Do not let kids play in water" in these things, because they can fall in and drown. She absolutely loved every minute of it. Did she not?
I was there for like 15 minutes. We're soaking wet.
I think I hit her with a water balloon right away. Don't know.
Dude, have you seen those water balloon things from Target where you like attach the end of it and it blows up like boss?
Can't wait for you to see what that looks like on video.
Where you attach the end of it to the water hose and it blows up like 100 balloons at once.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, they don't really work all that well,
Yeah.
but it works well enough where it's like
It's
pretty
impressive.
fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what a great engineering design.
Yep.
Um,
I'm thankful Finley really likes water. It's kind of cool. But at the same time, she's 2 right now. When do you stop becoming a full-time lifeguard?
I'm not there yet.
Dude, it goes in cycles. So she does know how to swim right now. So you're right on top of her all the time. Do you put floaties on her yet or no?
No.
So that will be a sense of relief, but that's not forever. So you eventually will take them off of said floaties. And you think that's a good thing because that means they know how to swim. But now you don't have the sense of security.
My kids hate the floaties and they can't swim.
That is a nightmare scenario.
Sucks.
So never.
No, they get their fear of water from me. It's like getting me too upset.
They did
What
great when they came
are
over.
all the fears that they got from you?
Man,
Talk about-
spiders. Beckham. If he sees a spider, he's like, spider. Like,
You did that.
yeah, I did that. Yeah, water. That's
The woods?
I don't know.
Would your kids walk into the woods and you'd be like, I can't follow you in there, come back?
Yes.
What? You don't like the woods?
What? Name one movie where people go in the woods and don't die.
You afraid of the dark?
I'm not afraid of the dark, but if it was dark and I was outside,
No, I'm afraid of the dark. So I was asking.
dark inside, I'm cool. Dark outside?
Dude, I always feel for the light before I go into a room. I ain't going into a dark room.
What?
Dude, another thing when I was a kid, when y'all walk into a bathroom and the shower curtain's closed, do you open it or you leave
Yeah,
the shower?
yeah, I still do that.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
What movie was that?
Depends on time of year, but
There-
yeah, I might take a peek.
There's a movie where like so someone's in the bathroom taking a piss and something jumps out of the shower while it's like and like kills it.
Sounds like every nightmare that I want to live. Like, I do like,
Yeah.
Dude, you want to hear one of the? There's only been a few times in my life where I've actually been angry at Brett Nolan. One of them, we were coaching an AAU team, and we drove 16 hours to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
We stopped. We were in freaking West Virginia.
No,
Nope.
we're in the Appalachian.
Y'all went the
So
wrong
yeah,
way.
the wrong way. We're in the mountains. We're in the mountains somewhere. Maybe in
Yeah.
Georgia.
I was so mad at Brandon. Maybe go through West Virginia to get to Arkansas.
So we were in somewhere in Georgia probably, and it's dark. I have to piss, and like we're just like going down. Like there's no exit. So I get out of the bathroom. I get out the van to take a piss, and Brent's like trying to be funny and like locks the door and like, and I'm like open that.
I'm gonna break this window.
I'll break this fucking window.
I'm not kidding, Brent. I'm gonna break this window. You're gonna open this door right now.
And the
And he
kids-
just died,
the
wipes
kids-
away
yes.
tears, laughing his face off.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Of course he does.
And then we had to switch seats to switch drivers one time, and I got out and walked around, and Monty like slid over the van from the driver's seat to the passenger seat or whatever. He wasn't getting out and going around.
Don't trust you.
Nope, not getting me.
Have you ever been camping?
No.
I'm just intrigued.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, great question. I agree.
We spent so much of our civilization trying to build things to live in, and you guys want to go and live outside of them.
Go sit in the woods.
No thanks.
What
Emerson's like gets really into camping.
That's what she's got her grandfather for. Not my dad.
Dad, I'd really like you to come experience this with me.
Dude, me and my dad went to like camping, this like camping trip for Boy Scouts when I was young. I'm pretty sure we both slept in the car.
He used you as a scapegoat. Oh, well, he wants to sleep in the
Kid's
car.
scared. What do you mean?
I guess I'll go sleep in the car with him.
I could see that.
Ho hum. Bailey's into camping. I don't really love camping that much, and she's like seems very intrigued by camping, just enough that's like, I want to stifle this for you, but
Like,
I'd rather not sleep here.
what was something you took away from your childhood that you do not want to replicate as a parent? Not necessarily about your parents. This is not a bash session, but like,
Where do I begin? You're saying just something you want your kids to avoid in general?
no, something you as a parent want to avoid that you experienced as a kid, like from parenting, from schooling, from.
Get a severe injury count.
You have a severe injury count?
Dude, I've ripped my head open with a bottle, and I came running into the house, and like blood pouring down my face. You could see my skull. Remember, I don't know, like 2 years back there, they had like a plastic casing on the bottom. You remember that at all? For some reason, like there was like a layer of plastic casing. Anyways, me and my dumb friends were filling up coolers and dropping out of our treehouse full of water, and they'd explode. And we saw the 2 liters, so we filled them up and twisted the cap for some stupid reason and slammed it on the ground, but it was full of water, so it bounced back up, and like when it went down, it cracked enough, and it ripped my head like open. I went running inside the house, covered in blood. My mom was like, "Ah, don't look at me." Man,
It wasn't like, are you okay?
no, get out of here. So like eventually put a washcloth on my face, went to the hospital. I mean, like, I think like 100 stitches. It was like layers of stitches.
Heck, you have a scar.
And it's just been years. I don't know. It was a plastic surgeon that had to like clean it up.
Wow.
I can't do the people's eyebrow. That's why. I've been deprived.
You've been deprived.
So that's another thing I don't want my kids to have to experience. Yep, see? Can't do it. Man,
You don't want your kid to what? Get 100 stitches in their face?
I don't
That's your
want.
answer?
Yeah, what's your parenting style?
As the parent, I don't want to experience that.
Oh, you don't want to see.
How selfish are you? You made this about you.
I'm just telling you. You said that's what it was.
Bailey's definitely getting face stitches. And
God, dude. Barry's like, are you kidding me? You can't look at this cut on my face?
Yeah.
No, it cannot. All right, so what are the top 5 activities that you could do that make you feel like a dad? Or man. I don't want to like alienate any part of our listening audience, but so for instance, and this spawned from today when I sent you that picture, I got a flat tire. Changed the tire.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Dude, I don't know why, but I was done. But I will tell you one thing that does not make me feel like more like a man. Changing a tire in 95-degree weather in North Carolina, pouring sweat, in dirt. Just, I don't need to be dirty to feel
Sure.
like a dad.
But then the full sweat North Carolina summer humidity. I'm like, oh, man.
Unless you're
sweating.
like working out, it's a bad feeling.
Dude, my clothes are damp.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
There's no recovering from this.
So no order has to be in it, but top 5 things that make you feel like a real dad.
Well,
Man.
the first thing I thought about when you said like what makes you feel like a dad, is when you get to like sleep in like 30 minutes extra on like a Sunday. Like that 30 minutes to go from like 7:15 to 7:45, maybe even 8.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, those minutes I feel like Superman.
Like when you come downstairs last, they come and wake you up kind of thing? Are they already up at that point?
But they usually are already up. Like when they let you sleep and you like get to come down. Yeah, you come downstairs last. It's like
They're like, oh, Dad's up.
Dad's up, and it's like, yeah.
Yo, I haven't felt that forever, but I can feel that. That sounds so nice.
I've never heard my kids.
Never.
Dad's up.
Yeah, Dad's always up.
They're normally coming downstairs disrupting everything I do. You know what? I actually need to take something back of something I have taken from my childhood. That made me think of it. My dad has always been awake when I wake up. Always. Man, I can't believe I didn't. And like,
Yeah, he really is.
Dude, my man he's never not been awake whenever I wake up.
He's still up before you.
It's crazy.
And you're up early.
I wake up at 4 and I can call my dad. He's like, I've been up for 3 hours. What have you been doing? It's like, Dad, why? Well, I went to sleep at 6. I woke up around 12:30.
Went to sleep at 6?
I mean, he doesn't literally, but pretty close to that. Woke up around 12:31, just started reading. Day's up. You're in bed, you're dead. No, Dad. When you're in bed, you're just asleep. But anyways, that. So full circle. That's what I would take from being a child.
Yeah. Man, it's pretty good.
But changing the tire, mowing the grass.
Oh, yeah.
Except I did tell Brent the other day, it would be crazy turn on for Brittany to mow the grass. Not like Jessica Biel in Fever Pitch. You know what I'm talking about? You seen that movie?
Oh, yeah. Must watch.
Must watch.
Is
Summer Catch.
it a must?
Summer Catch.
There it is.
There you go.
Fever Pitch is a different movie.
Fever Pitch is the one about the Red Sox. Summer Catch is the one about Jessica Biel, Cape Cod League, all that stuff. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Great movie.
Yeah, Ronnie's like, I watch that crap.
No.
I think you'd like it.
Dude, it's good. You got one? Maybe we get 5 collectively.
I don't know. Finley just started doing kisses on the mouth. It's kind of hilarious. Like it's not like a,
Yeah.
but it's kind of
It's weird at first.
yeah, not weird. I mean, it's weird when you see Tom Brady kiss his son.
I agree
No,
with
I don't
that.
mean weird like that. I mean it's weird like it catches you off guard. You don't know like, what do I do?
How much do you
I,
kiss
th-
her?
I thought
Yeah,
I thought I would. I thought I wouldn't be into it. I'm like, oh man, you're so sweet.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Now, I don't know when you outgrow it. Probably pretty quickly.
Getting does it right now. It's weird.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, he does.
Because I love kissing the girls. Give me a kiss. You ain't getting out of this house without a kiss. Leo's like, get out. Kiss your mom, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Kiss on the lips makes you feel like a dad.
Dude, yeah.
I agree with that.
Couch snuggles watching a game.
Yeah, just leaning in.
Leaning in like during like if LeBron's on TV and I'm sitting here legs up and Beckham's like underneath my arm. I could do that for as long as he could do it. Like,
Yeah.
if he'll stay still for 3 hours, I will not move.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Finley also is doing like the hold on for dear life hug when I drop off at daycare some days. And it's kind of like, all right, please let go. But also like, man, I've never had someone hold on this tight before.
Like, hug me.
Melissa doesn't hug me this time.
I was just going to say, your mom doesn't even hug you like this.
I haven't been held like this.
Bailey does do that. Bailey will make a point to turn around. That also makes me feel very dad. When she when they realize they forgot to hug you or give you a kiss and they turn back around to do it, it's like, oh.
They need it too.
Yeah.
They need it too.
Something feels off. Daddy hug.
Goes back to like the few things that the mom lets you know how to do on your own, like putting in a car seat. Like Melissa never even bothered to figure it out because I know how to do it. So it's like, we gotta put the car seat in. It's like, I'm up.
Roll the red carpet out. I'm on my way.
I was the opposite. I didn't know how to do a car seat for a long time.
Say what?
You should roll the red carpet out.
If it makes you feel any better, I still don't know how to do the car seat. That's just my job.
Yeah, which is evident by your child in the back
Yeah,
seat.
she's gone down a couple times.
Uh,
Melissa too, like it was when we switched to front facing, like she kind of casually corrected me that I was doing it wrong. It's like, this is my department, but I was clearly doing it wrong.
did you let her correct you?
She was very, very smooth in the way that she corrected me, so that like
I think
I
that
didn't
might be a
feel.
little off. I'm not sure. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, I think it goes through the back. And I was like, I didn't even know there was a place in the back for the seatbelt to go through. Thought we were still going underneath.
Oh, you just hook in.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh yeah, that's not intuitive.
No, it's not. And when you can't get the car seat straps to like be the right distance, like there's nothing more frustrating.
Do you have the piece that goes underneath the here's the headrest. You slide it underneath the headrest, and you hook it from
Oh
the
yeah.
trunk.
Yeah, the strap back
The
there.
strap back
This
there.
feels like the Dennis Rodman gift.
What?
Never seen that gift.
From The Last Dance?
So good.
I'll show
This
you.
one?
No, that one I
That's
love.
the best gift.
I had a great sequence. Wait till you see this group text that we were in. It's hysterical. I'll drop both of them.
A well placed gift in a parenting conversation
Oh yeah,
goes a long way.
gift deliveries are one of my favorite forms of comedy. They can be very witty,
The best.
but I also would love to see what did you search to get to that gift. Not because I want to find it too,
What's
But-
gift?
any of them. But you know, like when someone
Oh,
says
yeah.
that, because there's like so many. Like, what did you type in to find?
Yeah. Are there apps that give suggestions for gifts?
I think they're just on there whenever you pull up the.
Yeah, but like, are there
Oh,
apps
like
that
on
like
topic?
that can follow your conversation and you
No.
can set it to funny mode?
Yeah, that'd be good.
We should invent that.
Don't put that out there on the internet. That's our thing. That's our thing, internet.
I'm sure there's an algorithm that could like,
This would be funny right now.
yeah.
Try this one.
And we can set it to like our humor. All right, setting.
Learn my humor.
Setting. Average white guy. Brent.
What the hell?
Griff.
Average white guy, 35 years old. Humor of a 17-year-old. Produced by comedy.
Maturity of a 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's actually not a bad idea.
It's a really good one. We're full of your ideas.
I can't call Jimmy with my ideas anymore because now he's in grad school. He doesn't answer my phone.
He's too busy.
You want his new phone number?
His new one? that's pretty good.
Yeah, are we gonna have an episode without a cheat code?
Can't. I don't know. I haven't cheated anything recently.
Sometimes we're just playing with house money and things are going well. Don't have to work the system.
Actually, I do have a cheat code.
Nice.
I did today. So tonight is night one for Beckham in Big Boy Bed. And it was something that I was very nervous about. Because Beckham's always been a great sleeper. Like, incredible sleeper. It's like, we don't want to mess that up. It's like, how do you and then we mentioned to him, Big Boy Bed, and, Emerson's been hyping up, like, Beckham, you're going to have a Big Boy Bed, like, he's been,
Nice.
whatever. And so we were trying to figure out a way to, get him excited, but, calm down, whatever. Excited about it, but then, kind of let it,
In the moment, it's just like, now go to bed.
not go to yeah, whatever. So today, because I knew it was the first night, went to the gym, and they ran stadiums. We did relay races up and down the stadiums, for an hour.
Nice.
This kid was so worn out. When we got back, he saw the bed for the first time. It has the guardrails up too, so he can't fall over, which makes it a little bit more snug. It kind of probably feels like the crib when he's in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got in it, turned the lights off, closed the door, opened the door 5 minutes later, out cold.
Nice.
So I don't know that's much of a cheat code.
So run your kid into the ground before bedtime. Is that the cheat code?
Yeah,
That's good.
pretty much. If you have to switch from the crib to the big boy, big girl bed, the day you do it, wear their ass out. That's the cheat code.
That's the cheat code.
That's the cheat code. It seems like a very small, dumb thing, but I had significant anxiety.
Of how that was going to go.
Yeah, because he's a great sleeper. Imagine your kid's a great sleeper, and this might be what turns him into a bad sleeper.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. Makes me feel bad. Doesn't great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not talk
This is a
about
big deal.
that. Yeah, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
It's a big deal.
Great work, Dad.
I think the pool is a great cheat code in general. That's another form of
Exactly.
exercise.
Yeah.
But you got to be on your toes.
Gotta be ready.
They got to be playing in the pool too. They got to be
Yep.
jumping in, getting out, jumping in, getting out.
But I think another cheat code would be the swim diaper. What an incredible creation. Make sure you have swim diapers because a regular diaper in a pool is no good. But also, cheat code is the long sleeve top for your daughter. Reason being, not what you would think. Reason being, sunscreen. Less of it that you have to apply.
Unreal. You spoken into existence.
Oh my God. We'll see you tomorrow or in a week or so.
Good luck, man.
Later.
Might not take that long.
Might not what?